Planet Dolan. Who got something stuck so far inside him he died from it? Where did someone end up getting a fidget spinner stuck? These are 10 times people got some kind of toy stuck inside them. Somewhere. I'm Danger Dolan, and today I will be your narrator.
Number 10.
Little kids swallow stuff all the time, so when a 16-month-old boy showed up to his doctor in Saudi Arabia with a breathing problem, the doctor pretty much knew what to expect. Or so he thought. What came up in the x-ray was a perfect picture image of SpongeBob SquarePants, with everything from the shoes to the fingers to the facial expression perfectly visible. The toy is safely removed and it looks super happy about it.
Number 9.
Keeping up with the theme of kids swallow dumb things, here's one that somehow inhaled a dog's chew toy. A squeaky one no less. This resulted in a hilarious viral video in which his breathing and laughing turned into dog toy squeaks. Open your mouth so they can see, so everyone can see there's nothing in your mouth. Okay, be careful, I don't want to get stuck. Luckily, it didn't block his windpipe at all, and he turned out fine. Of course, we still don't know why he inhaled a squeaky toy. That would imply he had it in his mouth, which is gross.
Number 8.
Magnetic balls. Rare earth magnets are small, round, and powerful, and apparently they're easy to swallow. Swallowing one is bad, but swallowing a whole bunch of them. Well, let's just say they're still magnets even when inside your body. From 2002 to 2011, magnets caused about 22,500 injuries to kids. Most of them were swallowed, but a few were actually shoved up the nose. One 8-year-old girl swallowed magnets and batteries, which stuck together in her stomach, caused an ulcer, and resulted in doctors having to remove 10 centimeters of her intestines. You'd think after swallowing one magnet you would learn, but no, you keep going. That's some smart kids there.
Number 7.
50-year-old Nigel Willis of London died of a septic shock in 2014. Specifically, it was multi-organ failure, sepsis, and a perforated bowel. The cause of this, of course, was Mr. Willis shoving a vibrating dildo so far up his own arse he couldn't get it out. This actually happens a lot, and it usually prompts an embarrassing visit to the emergency room. But Mr. Willis decided he wanted to spare himself the indignity and tried to simply work it out by lying down on the couch for 5 days. By the time he made it to the emergency room, the dildo had ruptured his bowels and it was too late to save him.
Number 6.
The great-grandmother of 8-month-old Onraya Dawes thought the baby had just swallowed a piece of candy, but no, it was actually a toy. A water balls toy, specifically. Built to expand up to 400 times its regular size when exposed to moisture. You know what's in the human body? A lot of moisture! So naturally the ball grew inside her until it distended her stomach and blocked her entire digestive system. The baby needed surgery to have the toy removed. Luckily they caught it early and there were no complications, but several parts of her digestive tract ended up getting quite a bit bigger than normal.
Number 5.
A fidget spinner. It was only a matter of time, right? It seemed inevitable that one of the things that would end up inside somebody would be this thing. Fidget spinners are a pretty bad choking hazard because parts of them are the right size to get stuck in your throat, the wrong shape to get Heimlicked out. That's what happened to Kelly Rose Janique's daughter, Britton, who got a piece of fidget spinner stuck in her throat. She said she'd put the spinner in her mouth to clean it, because that's how you clean them apparently. Had to be endoscopically removed, but luckily it didn't do any real damage.
Number 4.
A toy car tire. Kids put stuff in their mouths and noses all the time. It's no big deal, usually. But when 6-year-old Isaac Lazon began suffering from nasal congestion, snoring, and a loss of smell, his parents understandably got a little concerned. The doctor seeking Isaac immediately assumed he was going to find something in his nose because he'd seen it dozens of times before. The toy car tire he found in Isaac's nose was pretty much expected. What he didn't expect to find was a huge ball of fungus surrounding the car tire because it had been up there for 3 years.
What the fuck?
Number 3.
Most of these things so far have entered the human body through the mouth or the nose. This one used a somewhat different entry point. Scottish woman got a sex toy lodged in her vagina during a drunken sex session and then forgot about it. So when the 38-year-old woman complained of weight loss, lethargy, and inconsistence, finding a sex toy poking in her bladder pretty much explained everything. When the toy was removed, the woman said she'd remember using the toy 10 years ago. And by that point, it was decaying.
Number 2.
Usually when some sort of foreign object gets lodged in a person's body, it causes a problem and it gets checked out relatively quickly. Steve Easton was 51 years old when he discovered his problem. Of course, his problem was never anything worse than sniffles and the occasional headache, which is actually pretty amazing because the problem was a little rubber toy dart which was stuck in his nose for 44 years. He had it stuck in his nose at age 7, somehow nobody ever noticed it was up there. After 44 years it had started to decompose. One day he sneezed and the dart tip, which was about the size of a penny, came flying out.
Number 1.
A dinosaur toy. As the story goes, originally appearing on The Guardian, a student nurse saw a patient walk into a sexual health clinic with a pained hobble. The nurse assumed the problem was a bad case of thrush, common yeast infection. That was until the woman said, "I was playing with my son's toy dinosaur and it is stuck," with a gesture towards her crotch. The T-Rex was removed without incident. Afterwards, the nurse uttered the best piece of medical advice you may ever hear. "I don't advise inserting children's toys during sexual activity. However, if you do choose to masturbate with a toy dinosaur, I recommend buying your own, or perhaps tying a leash to its foot." So guys, what's the weirdest thing you've ever heard of getting stuck in somebody? Let us know in the comment section down below. We'll pin our favorite to the top. This video was made possible by our fans over on Patreon. Thanks for your support, guys. That is it for this countdown. Have a good one!